Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1982 and 1986 to listen to You Might Recall, Me and Virgil, and Do the Neurotic by the amazing Genesis. Always excited for more 80s Genesis. These come highly recommended by some of you. All right, we'll start with You Might Recall and Me and Virgil. They are songs 2 and 3 from 3x3, their second EP, which contains 3 songs written for Abacab, but ultimately not included on it. You Might Recall is a song about lost love. Me and Virgil is a heartfelt story of a son reflecting on his childhood and the challenges he faced growing up with an absent father. He and his friend Virgil must step up to support the mother. After many years, the mother passes, and he and Virgil embark on a difficult journey to find a better life. They eventually find it. Phil has called it one of his worst ever pieces of writing. Let's find out. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Retro Reactions community, where it's all amazing music all the time. And a reminder to check out my Patreon page for loads of exclusive reactions not found here on YouTube. Link is in the description below. All right, here we go.
But how
Mm. Wow. King Mike, I still hear you to the very end. The bass, super amazing in this one. He was sliding around, slinking around effortlessly, just driving the song. You all heard it. Wow. I mean, he's always amazing, but sometimes he's shining extra, like in this song. A beautiful song, a strong song, and proof that B-sides are awesome with Genesis, and B-sides can get me quite emotional. Yeah, the opening sounded very un-Genesis, surprisingly. I love the keyboard melodies that were written for that section. They later, reappeared as an interlude. I'm like, this could be any band, or this could be several bands, not any band. Anyway, really interesting. A nice way to make this song stand out from all the rest. But then they prove that they have all their classic top-level elements as the song unfolds. Yeah, everything else kicks in, and then, we see once again that Genesis and Phil can do reflective, hurting love songs to perfection. Here's further proof. Wow. Again, Mike, amazing. They're all amazing all the time, but Mike, so effortless here, absolutely carrying the song, helping to carry it in a big way. It's always a pleasure to hear him, just like hearing Chris Squire and all his beautiful work. And then the song kind of opens up bigger as far as the sonics, emotions in the chorus. Another classic, introspective, bright 80s Genesis chorus. Again, they do that to perfection. 80s Genesis really loves to hit me in the feels. There was so much beauty and hope in that chorus. Wow, really loved it. Not sure the whole structure of the song. It sounded like an after chorus. I don't know if that's a thing, but one of my favorite parts, I know I pointed it out at one time, was, the melodies at the end or in the after chorus, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, that was beautiful. Everything was beautiful, as always with Genesis. Oh, I just realized I wrote down the section that I was just talking about. It's when he's saying something about take my hand. That was beautiful. Got me extra emotional each time it arrived in the song. Got to mention the drumming. I really enjoyed, really connected with the drumming in this one, which doesn't happen all the time, as you know. I tend to go to the keyboards first, the guitars, if there's strings. Anyway, the drumming, amazing. Love the patterns, kind of a shuffle going on, nice beat going on. Again, driving the song along with Mike. So thank you so much for that, Phil. Overall, a beautiful, super strong 80s classic Genesis song. It's getting 5 super shiny golden records, an A+ for You Might Recall by Genesis, 1982. All right, now Me and Virgil. I think the story is beautiful. I know Phil doesn't like the song. Not sure about the other members, but let's see if I like the music.
Too hard. We knew we had all the chores to tend to, like fixing fences and helping her, washing dishes and making coffee. Me and Virgil would chop some wood, but we stopped by swinging just to listen to her crying. It didn't sound too good. I can't remember too well, but we never thought to pay it much heed. We learned to live life the best we could, but then one day Pa up and left us high and dry without a word. It seemed to be my mom was pretty, but I soon learned life ain't that way. And I can remember hearing her weeping while we were sleeping next to her. I can't remember, I'll never forgive, and I'll never forget, 'cause Pa, you broke her heart. Ooh, Pa, you broke her heart.
Different.
You broke her heart. Oh, Pa, you broke her heart.
Wow.
And then the winter came, I'd never known it colder. Ooh, it seemed the worst for years. And the night she died, I swear I saw her smiling, saying I was a big boy now, no tears. So I packed up all we had, and Virgil got the horses. Then we paid our last respects and gave the whip a crack. Who seemed a big bad world we were riding into. But me and Virgil both agreed we best head off. Don't look back. Nothing but desert all around. Boy, it made me wonder, but it's hard to carry on when you're sick with hunger.
No way. Wow, that really flew by. It's almost 7 minutes. I hear it kind of ending. I'm like, there's got to be more because it doesn't feel like 7 minutes. But I think that just proves what an interesting story it is. I was just writing that it kind of forced me to listen to the lyrics. I love that because normally I don't. I'm always paying attention to the music. I think the music was more subtle here anyway, so I really got to pay attention to the story, and wow, that really flew by. Wow, so I got very strong Elton John vibes instantly as soon as the song started, and throughout the song. Don't know if that's a coincidence, maybe because it's a storytelling song, which Elton has so many of, but I think surely Elton had to have some influence on Phil. I don't know much about their history together. I don't think they ever worked together. They probably did, or at least on the live setting. Who knows? But wow, strong Elton vibes, especially in the piano and everything that was happening, the musical melodies. I appreciated the punchy delivery, perfect tempo for this storytelling song. But those pauses, when the music paused and was repeating itself, so unusual for Genesis. I haven't really heard them do that much, if ever. There were these not long pauses, but several pauses, and then couple of notes here and there, a pause. So that was very, very striking. I always love outside of the box artistic choices. I found it interesting. For me, most of the music, the instrumentation was quite smooth and mellow and kind of a contrast to those fairly tragic lyrics. So, wow, perfect blend, I guess. And as usual, I'm interested to hear this one live. I'd bet that they never did it live just because it's a B-side, maybe more difficult to perform, maybe it wasn't popular, who knows. But if they ever did, you guys can probably let me know. And then, of course, I adored how they ramped up the energy and the tempo, as the story changed. It really helped to portray that chaotic journey that the two friends are going on. They might have some dangerous times, some wild times. Didn't catch all the lyrics, but the music really helped to portray that. A highly successful artistic choice there. And then, once they found their destination, their new life, the music goes back to the main theme, I think. And it talks about, the main character getting married. I don't think he even has a name in the story because Virgil's the friend, right? Anyway, getting married, settling down, and finding happiness after that sad, tragic childhood. Yeah, so I thought the storyline was pretty great. Musically, I didn't connect with the instrumentation, the melodies, quite so much as so many other Genesis songs. So I'll rate this one 3 golden records, a B score, still a great score, for Me and Virgil by Genesis, 1982. Okay, and finally we got Do the Neurotic. It's an instrumental and was included as the B-side to Throwing It All Away in the US. Let's check it out. Interesting. So they save the most emotion for the end. I think the most solemn parts of the song were there at the end. Very surprising, because this song had a lot, as you know. In fact, I will forever be calling this one Do the Neurotic, parentheses, Sybil. You might know that movie. Sally Field was the star of that movie. I feel that way because this is a song of multiple personalities, probably as many as Sybil had. Wow, a lot to take in on one listen. I really enjoyed that rapid rhythmic percussion that was going on very fast in the beginning. Yet another outside of the box musical choice, a perfect way to start and, draw me right in. The slamming drums and rapid bass completely carrying the first part of the song. Super strong. Of course, the guitars came in and also carried the song super strong. Many great guitar parts. We'll talk about that a bit later. But anyway, so much happening here. Again, many personalities. There were so many surprise turns here. I didn't expect that many. Yes, they always give us turns, or often, but it seems like here, big turns at every corner, never quite the same. High energy, of course, energy through the roof. Through most of this one had me moving really fast. And really so many multiple moods, nothing too extreme, but each section was kind of a bit of a different emotion. Like I said, the ending seemed like the saddest part to me. There were these big parts, happier parts, jubilant parts. Wow. Like I said, this song had it all. Like I mentioned, plenty of amazing guitar parts, electric guitar, of course. I assume Mike Rutherford did it all. It was plentiful, again, varying depending on, what section we're in, which emotion they're trying to portray in that section. Kudos to Mike. I mean, he shined so brightly in the last song on bass. Now he's shining on the bass, I did hear that, but also on the electric guitar. I love the multiple changes in tempo here, really kept my attention on its feet, really kept me captivated the whole time. Obviously, you're not going to get bored in a song like this, because very little repetition, if any. There were plenty of great 80s sounding moments in both the keys and the guitar. Of course, I'm going to love that. We're smack in the 80s here. I can see why this one was not on the album. It's just kind of out there, but very, very strong. So much great melodies happening here. Like I said, all the variety, the change of moods, change of emotions, very successful. And again, the surprise ending, those solemn, really impactful, poignant melodies that go on right into the fade out. Wow, a super strong, very, very interesting song. I shall be giving it the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Do the Neurotic by Genesis, 1986. And thank you for all three incredible songs, the amazing Phil Collins, Tony Banks, and Mike Rutherford. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about these three, I would love to know what you think. Which one is your favorite? So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.